heading up to the land of plenty, Telluride, Colorado. Go work on a Cat E70B excavator. I'm gonna go reseal a lift cylinder on it, and hopefully everything goes good. And I don't know if he wants anything else done. We're at least gonna do that. So the poor old truck's gonna chug up some more mountain passes. This poor truck, every day it's chugging up mountain passes, whether it's going here or some other mountain town. But she just never misses a beat. But anyways, nice, beautiful country up here. It's all owned by the rich and famous now, but definitely some beautiful country. And it's a cold morning. There's no snow on the ground, but it is chilly. So hopefully everything goes smooth today and get it done. So this cylinder, a little back history, kind of coming a long way to do a cylinder, but they just had the cylinder done. Well, not this guy that owns it now, somebody just sold it to him, and they just had the cylinder was marked with the work order and date and stuff, and the cylinder was just rebuilt by Cat, and they put a new rod in it, they honed it out, did a whole bunch of stuff to it, and it's barely been run and it's leaking again. So I don't know what's going on there. We have to pull it apart and see what's going on. Either they're running some horrible hydraulic fluid, or something else is going on, or some got smushed and getting put back together. Who knows? But we'll take it apart and see what we can see. But that's just, oh yeah, just go ahead and pull it right out in front of me. Make me lose all my speed, you retard. Anyways, so we're gonna go up there and see, pull it apart and see what's going on. But just kind of wanted to tell you guys what I'm doing today, what this video is about, and then show you guys some of this San Juan Mountains. They sure are sure pretty though up here. It's good. It's nice country up here. Now I'm gonna have to, poor old truck's gonna have to chug up the hill now. Anyways, enough of that, I guess, for now. I'll be back when I'm at the machine. Well, here's the Cat E70B. And there's the cylinder just pouring out of there. Yeah. Them hoses look rough too. Holy smokes. Nice and quiet here. Got the river running down there. Nice spot to build a house. Oh, bolt's nice and rounded off already. Hydraulic fluid might be not looking so good. That could, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Oh, getting greased already. Trying to keep everything I can from falling into the barrel. Because like I said, this cylinder was actually just built not that terribly long ago. So, and they did work to the bore, and hopefully everything looks okay inside the barrel, and I can just leave the barrel on the machine. Pretty good. Goodness gracious. 3 miles long. It would have been so much smarter to do this when I had the hoses hooked up. That's what I get for being in a hurry. Okay, so sorry, I was just getting I switched a chain to there to hold the barrel. Got my little table here, and I was just coming up and she just spit right out of there. So look at that giant stupid nut. Great. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fun one, because I don't have a socket that big. I'm pretty positive of that. Kidding me. And these Nignogs probably the lock nut, and they probably poured a bottle of Loctite on it as well. Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna pull the truck forward and get a hold of this with the crane, put it onto my back there, and probably end up jumping up and down on a pipe wrench. And this is usually the outcome. Weld something on. to beat on. But again, with this lock nut, any welding or daggum torching I do to this thing is just gonna melt the plastic out of it. I'm gonna have to think here for a minute what I am going to do. If you had another piece of equipment or machinery, I'd bang on this with it. But anyways, I'm gonna try to figure something out. You don't need to worry about safety, right? Cat E70B cylinder, brought it back to my place. I don't have the right socket, so I can't use my torque multiplier. It's a 3 5/16 socket. I ordered one, so if I ever see another one, I'll have the right socket. But I'm not waiting a week to get the socket. It's the weekend right now, so I mean, it's not going to show up till next week, and I can't wait. I have too much stuff to do. So we got about 10 foot of cheater bar on her with the good old American steel on her now. Now that's heavy duty. This Chinese, not heavy duty. Got a ladder, and we're gonna give her my old truck's rocking. Oh yeah. Oh, sweet. Now, for all your safety people out there, yeah, not a good idea. Don't recommend it. But you know what? We got her loosened off. Take that, Caterpillar. Yeah. They have a torque table that they torque these things to insane torques. And they're like, oh, you have to get it to exact spec. Well, I'll put this back on to tighten it down. But it's like, well, no offense, but your rebuild didn't even last a year. So don't give me a hard time about my pipe wrench and cheater bars and not getting it to exact spec, because mine's not gonna leak. Anyways, so I'm gonna take this nut off. It's almost dark, so I'm in my driveway right now. It's almost dark, and I'm just gonna rebuild it tomorrow in the daylight. But the nut's loose, so there we go. Be back when it's daylight and put some seals in it. Oh, just one more thing as a side note. All you people that say, oh, you know, just go down to the, you know, whatever store, you know, the Chinese store, freight store, and get you, they work fine. Buy American tools, man, if you can. Look at that, you know, compared to this sucker. I had 10 plus feet of cheater bar on this thing, and look at the handle, straight as an arrow. This guy, same size pipe wrench, same length. This is a 36 inch. This is a 36. this guy, I had this little cheater on, and that's what it did to the handle. This guy, I had this on with all my body weight jumping up and down on, and look at that, straight as an arrow. This thing would have never, it would have turned into a horseshoe. So if you're just getting started and you don't have the money, go for it. Get the, you know, like especially with impact sockets and stuff, get the Chinese stuff. But man, if you can do it, buy American or good quality stuff. You know, I used to do, an old guy told me when I first started out, he told me just go down to the, you know, buy all the cheapest Chinese tools, fill your toolbox up with them to get started. And then every time you break one or do something like this, he told me, go down, that means you're using the tool a lot, and go down and buy you a good one and replace that one with it. And just to slowly start one by one as you break and screw up the cheap stuff, buy you a good one. Because let's be honest, who has to get started in this business, who has like 60-80 grand to spend on tools when you're just starting out? But you know, so like same thing with this, you know, I mean, it'll do, you know, some serious plumbing jobs, or you know, for most people it probably, you know, it's got like 5-star reviews. They say, oh yeah, it's awesome. But for most people it probably is just fine. But when it comes to stuff like that, that thing's got a lifetime, this thing's got a lifetime warranty on it. And you know what, it's worth it, man. It really is. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.